Hey, how you doing? I should be going to bed anytime now, but I want to have a conversation with you and I want to start with a definition. Now, this is a serious conversation. I want to talk about one of the 7 deadly sins, and the one I want to talk about is envy. A feeling of discontented or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck. Verb: desire to have a quality, possession, or other desirable thing belonging to someone else. Kamati Ya once called envy the great equalizer. And I'll tell you why it's that. Because people who spend their time in that space level everybody down. They never raise their own bar so they can get to the place of the person or thing they envy. What they do is they level down. And you've seen this consistently over the last 3 weeks. It's been there, but this is envy at its ugliest, where envy truly finds its place amongst the 7 deadly sins. And I really want to unpack those areas. One of them, not the first, there's no order. One of them is this brouhaha over the Fenty launch. I mean, the sheer, oh my God, why were those people invited? What is that person wearing? Wang, wang, wang. Shut up. Sit down. And oh, please spare me constructive criticism, because that's not what it was. That was pure cattiness. And the cattiness was aroused by the fact that you can't believe who got invited. And as usual, you're sitting there thinking, why wasn't I? Maybe things are the way they are because you are the way you are. Think about it. But if you were not considered, you were not considered. I was invited. I did not go, because that very day I was seated at the social house in my private meeting room, finishing my vision board with Emily Kithuku. By the time we were leaving social house, the place was heaving. I mean, the hang had started. Vision board, Fenty, I chose me. And that was it. I'm not going to be, oh my God, and it was, no. But to be openly bitter about other people's fortune is sad. It really is. It was a fantastic launch. It's a great product. You weren't invited. Get over it. And then, of course, making it about Kate. You know, I am yet to meet her. I don't know her. I was supposed to meet her on the Saturday of the L'Oreal launch, and I missed her because I came off stage and went straight to the airport. I had to be somewhere. This girl has put up with your envy since Kilimani moms and nonsense, and I've watched her. I've watched her put one foot in front of the other and just do her thing, and she's good. Right now, her ship has come in. Right now. And she needs to do everything to capitalize on this moment. And there is nothing you can do about a point in time when God says yes. And I'm sorry, God has just said yes to that girl. Oh, yes, he has. Sit down and take notes. Add her to your vision board. But enough. Enough already. The only reason you go after her is envy. Allow me once again to define it for you. A feeling of discontented or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck. Could things be the way they are because you are the way you are? And then, and I've got to say this, and then we go after people's businesses. Because, oh, the idea that you could even prosper by creating a product and then mocking it up and making it beautiful is just, it's wrong. There should be a prison for people like that. Really? Do you really think all of us who create our products out of China land them at the same cost we produced it at? It doesn't matter who we are, from Lancome all the way to Fenty. And to Pauline Cosmetics and my very own I Am lipstick. We're producing in China. Okay? The products all in, depending on what we add in, a little vitamin E here, vitamin C here for this. You know, whether we want it as a, you know, satin matte or, it doesn't matter. We probably are being able to land the product, the whole product, when we get it, at about $1. At most. At most. For most, actually, it's under $1. And then, let me talk about the rest of us. KEBS, KRA, shipping and handling, packaging, marketing, photography with Hini, I don't know how many times, and he will tell you how long it took him to photograph my lipstick, because, lesson learned, you can't have a shiny exterior. The light bounces off it, okay? Paying the makeup artist, the costume, what? Every little cost goes into making the cost of the product. So you don't even put in salaries and the rent for the shop, and this is what you do? And then you turn around in the same vein 2 posts later and say we should actually support local businesses. Shut up. And because I don't want to talk, I want to do something. And this one really got my goat. I remember somebody who said, oh, all those people who at the Fenty launch were busy wearing, you know, it was all Sasamol. Is it Sa or Sasamol? Doesn't matter. And I'm like, really? I have looked at IG and some of those clothing stores in those malls. I've never been to one of them. And the work they put in their photography, with their models, the work those girls put in, a little shuffle here, a little dance, Hini will tell you, I mean, for pictures, Connie Alwatch is about to tell me chick again, I'm like, I don't do pictures, me. And they do it, and they put up the work, and they do an honest business. I own clothes from those malls. And let me conclude by saying this. If you own a store in any of those malls, I would like to declare for the next 1 month that Wednesdays is Sasa Mall Wednesdays on my IG. On my Insta stories, I'm going to create a marketplace. I'm going to put a price to it, otherwise I'll crash. What do you sell a dress for? Average price, about 5,000? Good. Let's go for that. Just get in touch. I resent the idea that you think a person running an honest business isn't worth me wearing it. This fleece is from Woolworths. Sorry, did you think it was Armani? No, stop it. There's a place where it's no longer fun. There's a place where it's no longer good. There's a place where it's no longer criticism. It's you equalizing. And the problem with the cardinal sin of envy is that you try to bring everybody down. You never raise your own game. Stop it. Stop it. It is sad. It is annoying, but it also makes my left eye twitch. It really does. You're better than that. But if nothing else, understand this. You can never attract what you resent. If you see something in another that you want, celebrate it. It will come to you. You cannot attract what you resent. You cannot. And it is also about you. So could things be the way they are because you are the way you are? Envy is a sin. And envy is ugly. Stop it. Just stop